Smiley face. Oh, sorry. It speaks emoji, basically. Welcome to our first opinion. I did this last week with the pilot. I thought it was quite a successful format, yet not edited, so it's sort of like, this is my second take doing it because it just went completely wrong a second ago, so I'm just repeating myself for me now. But welcome. Today I'm in the Doctor Who hub once again in order to do a first opinion on Smile, which was the second episode of Series 10. Basically what I do every week, Doctor Who Time and Space, my podcast with Mr. D. Cool, my trusty colleague, I and him talk every Saturday on Podomatic about the episode in full. So basically, Smile is one which people weren't looking forward to. It's about a colony world, a human colony world called Galaxy 581D, and basically the colonists are just sleeping. I forgot to say spoiler alert here, but there's the creatures who live there are micro robots called the Vardis, and they use their user interface, the emoji bots, which hence the name of them, speak emoji. Bill and the Doctor, when they arrive, they're fascinated by this because it's the language that survives for so long from the human race. Basically, they kill people by reducing them to skeletons if they do not smile. So Frank Cotrell Boyce wrote this episode, who wrote In the Forest of the Night, which, to be honest with you, was quite awful. So it was quite a pleasant surprise for this one. It was very entertaining. It wasn't the greatest of episodes, and I can be critical on a lot of things about it. However, it was very enjoyable, very family friendly, and I think it again sets the tone for this series, which I think is going to be very light-hearted, quite fun, and quite enjoyable. So I'm looking forward to seeing this series progress, and I hope this is the sort of theme that continues, this sort of tone and style, as the series continues and progresses. So I think it was really good for, I liked Series 9 and Series 8, as I said last week. However, the pilot and Smile have both set up a more RTD sort of Series 5 sort of family-friendly tone, which is the most popular era of Doctor Who, the most successful era of Doctor Who. Stephen Moffat trying to do a reboot here, he's really done that. This is going to be one of those Marmite episodes, I think, where some people hate it, some people love it, and a couple of people are in between, like me. There are a few things I'd like to say about it. I think Nardo, I liked him in episode 1, I liked him in the pilot, but he was pointless in this. And I think they need to get to the point with Nardo. They need to excite us with Nardo, have him in the episode properly, or just not have him in it at all. Because there was no point to him being in this episode, and it's just like, I think he'll have a reason for being there. He'll have meaning, but we'll find that out as we get on to the finale and stuff like that, which is a long way away. Also, the ending is just ridiculous and awful. The resolution, which people don't like. Not the bit with the lead into Thin Ice, because I would say that I love the sort of style that they're taking, that they're doing the continuous sort of story that we had back in the William Hartnell era, where you had it end with the location that they're going to be in the next episode. What I would have loved if it said next episode Thin Ice, because that would be brilliant with the elephant at the end, and I think it's a good lead into Sarah Dollard's episode next week, which looks good too, and looks very enjoyable, but we could see the darker side of the Doctor there. But yes, I was saying that the episode is wrapped up very badly. It's just basically the Doctor turning the robots on and off again. It's quite a nice ending. And I must also say another critical thing is the guest cast, Ralph Little, Mina Anwar, people like that. They were really underused and they were hardly in it at all. So there was no need to them. But it was mainly just, it was quite slow, more slower than I thought. But it was just a character piece for the Doctor and Bill, just to make them sort of make it established what they're like together, what they're like as people, what they're like as characters. And it's really good to have a story of just them without Nardo, I suppose, to just them to get to know each other more. And I think that's what this series is basically about. So, what did you think of Smile? You can comment in the section below, and you can use spoilers, I don't care, but not about later episodes. We've got Thin Ice next week, and I'll be back in the Doctor Who Hub for yet another edition of First Opinion, where I'll be reviewing Sarah Dollard's episode for the first time, which looks brilliant because she wrote Face the Raven and that was really good. I'll talk about that more next week. You can see our full review for Smile and our preview for Thin Ice next Saturday on Doctor Who Time and Space on Podomatic, and that will be there for about 3 months. So make sure you watch that. I've been Lewis Moon. I'll see you next time, same space. Goodbye!